What's up, guys? I am back with another video with another video, and this is a video on how to get into hacking and what like is the best tools and like things that you should have like when you are hacking, depending on what you're hacking, depending on what you're hacking, and depending on, like what language and like what you're doing, because depending on what you're doing, um, you know, um, there are some things that I know about that, but a good program to use, a good operating system to use is Kali Linux, because Kali Linux has basically like everything that you, need to know, and like whatever you're doing, and they have if GitHub doesn't take a certain tool down, because you got to learn the language, because if it's fucking SQL map, or if it's like John the Ripper, you gotta like they use different languages, so it's just the process of learning that, because you don't know, because if you're just trying to just like get someone's Wi-Fi password, like you got to use you can use Kali Linux, but you like the best way to get in, like their Wi-Fi, if you want to connect to their MAC addresses, is to use Wireshark and get them on like a video call, because you can connect to their IP and to basically everything that is connected to their Wi-Fi through the video call, and that is how you basically get someone's Wi-Fi password. You just have to look up a tutorial on how to do it. I forgot how to do it, but you can actually look for it's a certain code that you put on the top of Wireshark, and like from my experience, it is pretty simple to do. If I want to learn how to do it, I will learn how to do it, because I've done it before. I've done it online on fucking Omegle. And like when I say, like where you from, and then like I guess, and I say like, oh, like first, like I just say it as a surprise, like oh, you're from Uganda, and then like they like like leave, like the call, or like I say, like, because I never like pulled anyone's like how, because that shit is possible, right? But the best thing to use is, because you got to learn the language, because if you don't learn the language, like you won't be able to hack. But like these tools are useful into knowing how to do these things, right? And I will get into another video about the dark web, but this is how to get into hacking, right? Like the best thing to use, is a small computer, like with a VPN, and like maybe with a virtual machine if you want to use a virtual machine, but maybe the virtual machine is a way, to track what you are doing. So you could use a VPN on just the software, like instead of just using a virtual machine, just use the operating system, and just don't use a VMware, just in case if you don't want to be tracked, right? Just use it on the software that it comes with, right? A good one to use software is Linux, for like doing all these things, because you got the sudo commands, because the window commands are different from the Linux commands, but you can do it on both. But a good secure I guess operating system, and I feel like a good operating system to learn on, from my experience, is Linux software. because Linux software is a good software to, like, do hacking on. Because you can do it on Windows. But from what I've seen, like, it is easier to track people who are doing, like, hacking on Windows, just in case of what you're doing. And I'm not condoning, like, people doing bad things, like hacking people's banks. I'm not condoning that. I'm saying, this is for educational purposes only. This is the information that I'm sharing, is for educational uses only. And that is that. And yeah, but yeah, because you can go on a Hack5 and get these tools, like the Wi-Fi turtle, or the packet squirrel, or the there's a bunch of tools to use. It is, it's a really cool website. Like, it is a really cool website to use. And yeah, just in case, like, maybe I inspire someone to hack, because maybe there should be more hackers in the world, because maybe it can be like its own military or something. Or maybe because they do white hat stuff in the military. They just do white hat stuff in the military. I don't know if they do white hat stuff in the military. I think they just do gray hats. I think they're just gray hats because they're the military. Maybe they sell drugs, and like all that. So they're probably gray hats. Like I feel like like they are gray hats. But like, where are the white hats at? But like, what are the black hats doing as well? Like, I'm just curious on that. Because like, they have pen testers, right? Like, pen testers who literally, like, go in, a building and go inside of the server room and start hacking the server. Like they literally get in, they, like, get through the lock, get through the key code, and like, start hacking the server, like, with the computer in their hand like this, literally going like this, and like, leaving, and like, doing doing some hacking. And I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm end the video here. But yeah, I'll probably make another video today. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.